Unexpected voices from unexpected places. Good day to everyone. My name is Esme Ali and I do from Dream Primary School, South Africa. Today I'll be talking about inequality in school infrastructure in South Africa. Education has the potential to reduce inequalities and promote social mobility. However, children from lower economic backgrounds, the South African education system characterized by crumbling infrastructures, overcrowded classrooms, and relatively educational outcomes is perpetuating in and as a result of failing too many of its children with the poor hardest hit. According to a new report published by Amnesty International, a defining feature of South Africa is the level of inequality. In the level of inequality in all spheres of society. Nowhere is this more observable than in the schooling sector. It's not usual to find wealthy schools comparable to the best anywhere in the world. Within 5 kilometers of poor schools, educational inequality between white schools and minority students continue to perpetuate social and economic inequality. There have been social and economic inequality. There have been continuous attempts to reform education at all levels. Thank you.
Unexpected voices from unexpected places. Greetings to all. My name is Kaylee Tatum-Naya from South Africa, representing Japan Primary School. I would like to talk about the situations that are taking place in our country. These are some of the things I would like to get off my chest. Being born and growing up in a supposed apartheid-free Africa, I feel there are still so many situations that need to be resolved in our country. When it really comes down to it, we must admit racism is very rife in our country. We are finding that each race is out for their own opportunities being presented require a particular race. This is not what our beloved Nelson Mandela fought for. His vision for this country entailed us all to live as human beings. It seems that as time passes, we are slowly falling back into the vicious cycle, and this is truly devastating. Substance abuse is an enormous social problem in South Africa. As elsewhere and increasing every day, alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, and heroin are some of the most frequently used substances in this country. Unemployment. Unemployment is a major problem in South Africa, with over 26% of the population unemployed at any given time. This leaves a huge chunk of the population without jobs or income and puts immense pressure on social services such as healthcare and education. The school system in South Africa has become clear that the education system was flawed, with poorly performing teachers and very low levels of accountability.
Hi, my name is Vanessa and my topic is responsible conduction and production. We must not buy many food because other people need it too. We must not litter because we make our country unclean and we have to pick it up so it could be clean. We must not litter. We must not throw bottles because we could make a container of flour and put sand and put in flour and water it so that it could be a plant. We must not throw plastic because it could choke cats and dogs.
Greetings, my name is Lungelo Mazala. My speech is titled Unexpected Voices from Unexpected Places. If I were the president, I'd walk the ground of the children. I would remove the fences and the demarcation of my children. I would gather the children of the land and forget ethnicity. I would build schools for them that didn't expect quinta. I would create a classroom that would capture the whole world and let them drink from the fountain of life. If I were the president, I would provide meals that didn't remind my children of poverty. I'd provide a uniform that described pride because my children are tomorrow's leaders. If I were the president, I'd make school a fairy tale, a heavenly space that kept children safe and wiped away their sorrows. I'd give them a playground that is botanical. If I were the president, I would remove the shackles of poverty from the children. I'd look deeper and realize that an unequal education system creates the foundation of vulnerable children, and this in turn leads to the ripple and crippling chain reaction of unemployment and poverty. I thank you.
My name is Levham. I am 8 years old. Near my home, we have industries. We have to change the way we do things, from the old to the new way of doing things. For example, we can use solar, not as coal, because of load shedding. We can go off long time because electricity. My mind is not if we had solar, she can work all day.